don't know what it is at the moment, but my social media, YouTube, is being absolutely bombarded with politicians and influencers and people going on and on and on and on how we need to tax the rich and how we need to give more to the poor. Now, I've always been under the impression, and I've always done this, if I need more money, I fucking work harder. If the job I'm currently in isn't going to pay for my lifestyle, I'll find a new job. If I'm having a tough couple of months, I'll cut back on a few things. I might not eat out as much. I'll not go to the lakes as much because it does cost to get there. I remember when I first started out in construction, I did a lot of different jobs. I was doing making sills, stonemasonry. I did all sorts until I found something I could progress in, which was scaffolding. I could take a career in it, and I knew I could make some good money in it. Now, if you're stuck in a job that isn't going to go anywhere, and you're stuck on a wage that you can't increase, then that's your choice. You can get up and go to a different job. I don't get all this carry on about taxing the rich. These people have worked hard for their fucking money. No one handed it to them. So are we as a country now telling people the harder they work, the more you get taxed? If you become wealthy, we're going to take it off you, because that's what it seems to sound like. Now there's no sense of achievement, sense of pride, sense of accomplishment in just taking handouts from the government and just taking handouts from people. Where's your sense of pride? There's nothing better than knowing that you've done a solid week's graft, solid week at work, and you've been paid handsomely for that. I get it. There's people out there genuinely struggling and generally on hard times. But most of the people out there have created these problems themselves by spending money on fucking shit they don't need. They've got the car payments are more than the house payments. They seem to be out every weekend, living it up. You need to start prioritising what is actually important and stop blaming everyone else for the situations you find yourself in. Just a bit of a ramble this morning. But what's your thoughts? Do you think we need to start taxing the rich more? Do you think that we should penalise people for being entrepreneurial and for doing better and for doing great things in business? Or do you think people just need to get a grip on their lives, and if they really are struggling financially, they need to take a good look at what they're spending money on, what their outgoings are, in ways to improve their finances, to improve how much money they've got coming into the household? Let me know in the comments.